Hey guys, I'm Dan and welcome back to the studio. So today we have three figures to add to our wild animals and Africa animals collection, okay? So we have a white rhinoceros, a capybara, and I think a raccoon right here. So let's take a look at our entire collection. So let's begin. Alright guys, so let's begin by taking a look at this white rhinoceros that Jeremiah has sent us. Jeremiah is a huge fan, so he has been sending us like figures to review and also letters and drawings. So this one is a white rhinoceros. They can be found in Sudan, which is part of Africa. So I'm gonna put this figure into our African animals box here, but before that I'm just gonna put the rhinoceros right here because I want to see like how many rhinoceros we actually have in our collection. Next one is actually a capybara. This is my first capybara figure. Yes, I mean when it comes to the animal figurines, non-Takara Tomy figurines, this is my first capybara and it's actually from Collecte. Yeah, capybaras, I think they're known as very friendly, very sociable animals that can get along with majority of the animals out there. What about this one? I think this is a raccoon. I'm not too sure, but he seems to be very plump, very well fed, I would say. I'm not too sure what this is, but I think it should be a raccoon, and it's a 2011 Peppo figure. Very nicely detailed. I love this, okay? Next up, let's take a look at other rhinoceros figure. I think this one was also sent to us by Jeremiah. So I mean, if you guys want to send me drawings, can go on to our About Us tab. There's an address for you guys to send me fan mail or letters or drawings, okay? So this one is a rhinoceros. You can see is looking very different from this one. This one has a much longer horn. Okay, just gonna put the rhinoceros right here. We're gonna check like how many rhinos we actually have in our collection. Next up, let's take a look at our giraffes. So this one, it's a very beautiful one from Safari Ltd. A really nice figure of a giraffe. The detailing on this is pretty awesome. You can see the fur is nicely crafted. And giraffes, they are basically known as, they're not known as, they are the tallest land animal, and they do this kind of action which is known as necking. They basically, I wouldn't say attack, they whip up at each other using the neck, and it's and it will produce like a very loud sound when they whip their necks against each other. So they do this for like I don't think they do this for mating purposes. They do this to sort of like challenge each other. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I've seen them doing in the zoo. It was very amazing. Okay, next up, let's take a look at this. This is actually part of our wild animals collection. It is a Maine wolf and it is the tallest canine species, which means it's the tallest dog out there. Okay, next up, elephant. Elephant is basically the largest land animal. You can actually use their feet to communicate with one another using they'll feel the trembles on the floor, they'll feel the vibrations on the floor by stamping their feet. Very awesome. Yeah. Next up, let me try to find more rhinoceros figure. I'm not able to see them right now. Oh, this one is a nice one. So I think this one, it should be a South African rhinoceros. It's a black rhino, so you can see this one is a white rhino and this one is a black rhino. Yeah, rhinoceros, overall the population is declining, so never support buying rhino products such as the horns, because I think in some countries they are used for medicine. So never purchase those kind of horns for any purposes, because that will cause the population to decline even further. Okay, next up, of a hippopotamus right here. This is definitely, I think, not one of our best hippopotamus figure. You can see the rest that we have is actually pretty awesome. So this one, I really like it. I think, if I'm not wrong, it was also contributed to us by Jeremiah. Jeremiah has sent us so many figures to review. I'm very grateful for him, but I'm always telling him not to send me anymore because all of these figures, they are expensive. So you can see this is a very nice hippopotamus with the jaw wide open, and you can see the teeth are really big and strong. This one is a Collecte figure. I really love hippopotamus, but they are actually the most ferocious animals. They they're classified as even more dangerous than a lion. They have killed more humans in Africa than lions. This is how dangerous they are. Here's another one. This one is a really beautiful one from Peppo. Peppo is actually one of my most favorite brands, just to let you guys know. And here's another one. Yeah, we really have a huge collection of hippopotamus. This one is from Safari Ltd. Okay, let's take a look at this. This is actually one of the Southeast Asian animals, tapir, or you can pronounce it as tapir. I think basically people pronounce it differently. We have a couple of tapirs in our collection. Here's another one. Okay, I think we should have one or two more. I think we have like 4 in total. Here's another one, but I think these two figures are exactly the same. You know, we accidentally purchased like, you know, 2 identical figures. Let me put them into the box right here. Okay, so this box is basically for our wild animals from different countries such as Asia, North America, not the Australian animals. We have a different box for Australian animals. Here's a pangolin. They can also be found in Southeast Asia. These are also like endangered as well. They're very, very hard to find. I've actually seen a wild one in Singapore. They are very, very cool animals. I love them. Next up, we have a silverback gorilla, I think. I mean, I can actually put them with our primates collection, but I'm actually putting it in the African animals collection box at the moment. But I may consider putting it into our primates collection. What do you guys think? Let me know down below. Here's another giraffe. This one, it's one of our latest giraffe figures. It's a really beautiful one. It's a Safari Ltd 2007 figure, and you can see there are some leaves, you know, biting some leaves. Is basically they feed on leaves for food. Here's a PNSO elephant figure. Yeah, we got this figure like, you know, quite some time ago. Hyena, guys. Okay, so these are often portrayed as, you know, the villains in like Disney movies, right? You know, Lion King. Here's another hyena. Striped hyena. I think there are like different species of hyenas out there. This is an African wild dog. It's not really a hyena, as you guys can see. They do have some similarities when it comes to the appearance, I think. Alright, let's move on. Armadillo. Yep, they can actually coat themselves into like a protective ball, so it will deter any predators. Next up, we have a hippopotamus calf, which is a baby hippopotamus. Very, very adorable looking, I would say. Another giraffe. This giraffe figure has been with me for like the longest time. We have kept this for like super long time. I had this, you know, when I was younger. Okay, here's a really beautiful one. I think this one is from Peppo, if I'm not wrong. Peppo, no, it's from Collecte. Collecte is like one of the big brands. You know, you have your Safari Ltd, Collecte, Peppo. Yeah, this is like very, very intricate. You can see every detail on its body, very nicely done. Yep. Next up, another hippopotamus calf right here. Extremely adorable. This is from PNSO. Quite a heavy figure. Next up, what is this? Moon bear. I know we have a bear which looks like a moon bear as well. This one is a sloth bear, if I'm not wrong. Let's have a look. This is from Schleich. So this is a sloth bear and this is a moon bear. They do look kind of similar. Yeah, they even have the same stripe across the body. So, I mean, it could be the same species. I'm not exactly sure. Okay, next up, we have a Babirusa. Babirusa, I think they're pigs basically. And they can be found in Indonesia. And you can see their tusks are like curled inwards. And they have to like they have to file the horns down themselves. Otherwise, it will be hurting themselves. We have 2 exact same figures. We purchased like, you know, the wrong ones. I thought we don't have it, but actually we have it. Next, we have a couple of wolves right here. Okay, this one, let me see who actually produced this. I think this is from Peppo, if I'm not wrong. And this one is a timber wolf. Very nice timber wolf from Collecte. Quite an old figure, 2009. Yep. Let's move on. Here we have a lemur. Yep. Lemur, I think, you know, if you watch Madagascar, lemurs was actually like, you know, a huge part of the movie. So I think we can actually keep this in the African animal box, right? If I'm not wrong. Okay, let's move on with a panda. giant pandas, they were like native to China. We have a couple of panda figures in our collection. Okay, they also have some panda carps. This one has a movable head, I think. Very adorable, I would say, panda bears, and they are quite docile as compared to other bears out there which can be quite ferocious. So panda bears are kind of docile. They are quite friendly as well. So we have many of them. They look so cute. I've actually seen videos of like panda carps holding on to the zookeepers, because they want to play with the zookeepers. It's so adorable. Here's another rhinoceros. So let's have a look at how many rhinos we have so far. We have like 1, 2, 3. Here's another one from PNSO, and this one, it's probably a black rhino. I'm not too sure. So we have 5 rhinoceros here. A sloth. Okay, a sloth. Very slow moving animals. They basically like live in a slow motion kind of way, which is very cute. Here's another hippopotamus. So you can see we actually have quite a number of hippopotamus figure. This one is from PNSO. I would say this is quite a nice figure, but definitely not as great as the one from Collecte and Safari LTD, I would say. Okapi. Okapis are, this is an Okapi calf, which is a young Okapi. We have an adult one right here. So Okapis, they are actually extremely rare to find. Okay, my figures, they are kind of like a bit sticky. So I'm getting like a piece of 2 pieces of wet tissue. I'm just gonna clean them as we are doing this video, okay? Hope you guys don't mind. So give them like a good rub down, clean the toys. I mean, occasionally you should clean your figures as well, because I think some of them may have collected like plenty of dust on his body. So make sure you clean your figures nicely. Give them like a good bath. I think they will enjoy it. Alright, here's another hyena. Okay, so similarly, I'm just gonna give every figure like a good wipe down. Yep, hyena. Okay, what is this? Oh my goodness, it looks so cute. This is a black bear carp, a young black bear. Nice, very nice. Okay, this one is not an animal. It's basically a mythical creature. It's a werewolf. So I was thinking of creating a channel for like mythical creatures and dragons, but I don't think we have enough figures to create a channel. But I want to hear from you guys. Like, will you guys be interested? If I were to create a channel on mythical creatures such as the werewolf, can possibly create, a video on, with unicorns as well, and a Pegasus. I think it's going to be very fun, but I would definitely need to read up more facts about all this mythical creature before I can actually give you like a good video. What do you guys think? Would you guys be interested? I might consider doing one in future. This is a rhinoceros, but it's not an African rhinoceros. It is an Indian rhinoceros. You can easily tell by its body, scrumped skin, but of course, it's part of the rhinoceros family as well. This is the black back jackal. Very nice, very nice. With a red panda, 2 red pandas right here. Super adorable. We got this figures like quite some time. You can see there's a bit of dust on the figures. Pygmy hippo. This is a pygmy hippo calf, a young one, and this is a pygmy hippo. It's different from the African hippos. Pygmy hippos are, I think, they are smaller in size. This is the African civet. Yeah, very nice. I've never seen one before. Not even on like videos. I may go and take a look at some facts about this. Here's another hippopotamus. Really beautiful one. You can see the interior of the mouth. So hippopotamus, they have very strong bite force. They can easily crush a watermelon like so easily. I mean, like, even things that are harder than watermelon, they are very incredible. Okay, here we have a brown bear. So this brown bear feels a little bit sticky as well. So just gonna give it like a good clean. Yep, a brown bear. This is a fox. Yeah, fox are extremely intelligent. Bactrian camel. So they have like 2 humps on his body that can be used to store water and fats. So they can go like, you know, a couple of weeks without food, which is kind of impressive. Here's another wolf. We have a very small collection of wolf only. I think we only have like 2 to 3 figures. Here's a really cute one. This is a rhinoceros calf. We got this figure from like Toys R Us. Nice. Tapir. So just now I've shown you guys like one, you know, a couple of tapirs, and here's another one. This one we got it like quite recently. You know, it basically has like different patterns on his body. I'm not too sure whether they're like the same species. Probably same species, just with a different kind of patterns on his body. This is a Komodo bear right here. Beautiful figure. Giant anteater. I've seen them in my local zoo, and they were like really huge. I think one of them were like as large as a lion. Yeah, it's really big. Arctic fox right here. Quite a nice one. And here, I think this is a warthog, if I'm not wrong. I'm not exactly sure, but I think so. Here's another giraffe. This one is also from PNSO. So PNSO basically have 2 giraffe figures. I think this one is the more premium type. But I still feel that, you know, the giraffes from Peppo and Safari Ltd are better than this. Skunk. Our one and only skunk, also contributed by Jeremiah. So Jeremiah has been really nice to us. He has been sending us a lot of animals that we don't have in our collection. So we are expanding our collection. This is what is this known as? Oh my goodness, I suddenly can't meerkat. I think this is a meerkat. I think so. And here's another rhinoceros. This is a Sumatran rhino. Yeah, so we have a Indian rhinoceros right here. We have a black rhinoceros, a white rhinoceros. So this is basically our collection of rhinos. Not too many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I would definitely hope to expand my rhino collection. I think that would be great. Panda. Aardvark. They are kind of like small animals. So Aardvark, they may look big right here. Yeah. And this one, is this an alpaca or is this a llama? I always can't remember the difference, or I can't tell the difference sometimes. 2 beautiful red pandas. This one is from Safari Ltd, our best looking red panda figures. This one is kind of like, oh yeah, I think our, you know, somehow our less expensive figures. I mean apparently so. They tend to get a little bit sticky, because I think that the paint that they were using on these figures were not as good as, you know, the premium ones from like Safari Ltd, Collecte and Peppo. This one is from Collecte. Beautiful zebra. Why do we only have 2 zebras in our collection? I think we have placed them in our horses collection. Yeah. So zebras, the stripes, actually has a function. They will ward off the mosquitoes. So the mosquitoes will like feel dizzy. Yeah, they just don't like the stripes, and they will avoid biting the zebras totally, which is kind of awesome. And here's a hippopotamus. I've no idea like which brand actually produced this. There's no indication right here. It's a decent figure. Not, of course, not as great as the ones that we have seen just now, but still decent figure. Okay, this it's a coyote, guys. Yep, a coyote and a hyena. So I'm gonna put the rhinos in. So yeah, our rhinos collection is definitely expanding, and hopefully we do have enough space for more figures to come. And hippopotamus. Yep, raccoon and capybara. These are basically our first capybara and raccoon respectively. Very nice. I'm very happy. Alright guys, so yeah, that's basically my collection of some wild animals, African animals, and mythical creatures. So So I want you guys to let me know down below whether you guys want me to create a channel on our mythical creatures. I mean, if you guys are interested, let me know. Oh, we still have a sloth right here that we have missed out, and a pangolin. Alright guys. Alright, thanks for watching this. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.